Everything that we discuss here, or everything that we showed so far, is based on APIs. It's quite techy. It requires some coding, but we also provide a web management console. Let's call it from now on the dashboard. And the dashboard is where all our services can be managed. You can create users, you can set up your products, set up your product specifications, map them or match them to your own internal IDs for that. And of course, very important, you can set up there your routing rules. So imagine that you like to go global with your fulfillment needs, but you work already with a printer in the UK or in Germany or whatever in the world. Then you can create a routing rule that says, okay, when I have an order for Germany, it goes to my favorite printer in Berlin. And when it's for other countries, I will just use the standard routing profile of Cloudprinter. And we currently have a few standard profiles that you can choose. You can route on price, you can route on destination or on geographical areas. And that is basically what you can create here. It also gives you an overview of all your work in progress. So how are your orders performing, etc. So Moons, can you give everyone an overview of the dashboard?
Yes, I can give a quick overview. This is the dashboard. On a test account, I just punch in a few orders so we can see how it looks. On the dashboard, we have a quick overview of new orders coming in today, new orders or orders in production at the moment, and the total amount of orders that we have processed. The more orders you get, we start to use this Cloud Insight to render average production time, etc. So we know exactly for your type of products what the average production time is. You get a simple and easy to see overview of which orders or how many orders you get in over the last 1 day, 7 days, and 30 days. That is getting processed. Of course, this one goes to zero every time Cloudprinter pushes out an order. You see how many orders for the same interval that are in production at the moment, and again how much was shipped. And most important, the work in progress. So you can see how many items from the orders that is in production and how many days old they are. So that is the basic overview. As we said, there are a couple of different APIs that we are using for receiving orders. We use the Cloud Core API. So you set up or actually we auto-generate one for you once you create the account. This is the interface where the orders are going in. We have an API key, which is the authentication that we use when you place an order. In the same way, you set up exactly how, I didn't do this. Let's do that. You set up where you want the signals once you get the signals back to your system. So let's just set this up, my signals. We don't need a node. Oops. It's for this. What's that? It's for this one. Which version are we using? Of course, we are using the new one. We are delivering via HTTPS. We enable this, set the hosts, test.cloudprinter.com. And if we need a username, etc., we set that and then we create it.
So what you basically created right now is a webhook, so basically a connector to implement in the application of a customer to exchange the data and the status of the printer.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, that's clear.
Exactly. And that was what I was coming to, saying what information is it actually that we can provide to you. This is what we set up here. So say we want to have a signal when the item is shipped. We want to have a signal when it's validated by the production, and we want a signal at least when it's validated by Cloudprinter. If this is the 3 types of signals we want, we just click them off and save this. And then we're all good. We also have products and shipping options and etc. This is a bigger area to go into, but let's first take a quick look at orders. As I said, I punched in some orders to this test account earlier today. And we have a easy and clear overview of what is actually in this order. This order is it's a textbook, A4. We have the files for it. We have everything. We have the address where it's going to be delivered. This is the Cloudprinter address. So that's a quick overview of what you have in the dashboard. Once you start to look at products, we have a number of different ways you can, or levels you can run your account on. This is a starter. This is where the lowest plan you can work on. I think Martin will come back and tell more about the levels later. But let's just say, for starter, we have pricing directly available in the dashboard. And here's an example of a business card. This is a product that we offer. So it's pre-configured, nothing for you to do. Just go in and say if you want this product. And you have the pricing directly for different paper types and for the product itself.
Okay, I think that's a great example of the functionality of the dashboard. I like to jump onto our global network.